Alright, Colin, what are we making today?
Kombucha.
Kombucha. What is kombucha?
A drink.
Yeah? What is it, though? What's in it?
Healthy stuff.
Yep.
Tea.
It's black tea, or you can do green tea.
Whatever tea you want.
I think there's a couple kinds of tea you can do. We have a recipe. So at our campground last week, they had a class about how to make kombucha. So it says we just need tea, sugar, water, some kombucha from a previous batch, and you need a SCOBY. The SCOBY is like, I don't know what it's like. I will show it to you in a minute. But that's like the living part in your kombucha. And it like ferments the tea. It's full of probiotics. It's really good for you, they say. So we just put some boiling water in here with a couple of these tea bags, enough to make half a gallon of tea. And we're going to let it steep for a few more minutes. We'll add some cold water to it to make enough to fill our jar. This is some from the last batch that we just finished. We made it last weekend. We tried it today. What's it taste like?
It tastes like regular kombucha, but
Yeah.
without the seeds.
But what does regular kombucha taste like?
Kind of sour.
It's kind of vinegary-ish tasting. And inside here is the SCOBY. We put just a coffee filter on top that keeps any bugs and stuff out of it and keeps it clean.
The SCOBY is.
We'll get this spoon and scoop this SCOBY out and show you. So it looks like some nasty, slimy goo. And every time you make another batch, if you put it in, it'll keep getting bigger and bigger. And so it's like twice as thick as when we started. The people from the class gave us this one. And then we made it for 1 week, and so you can see that it has different layers. It has like a second layer on it. We're going to make another batch, so next weekend it'll be done. And it'll have another layer. You can peel those layers apart, share them with other people, and that's how you can continue making it. So, we'll need to add some
Of the
cold water to our tea. Alright, we're going to pour this into here. We're going to add some cold water.
How much?
We're going to fill the whole jar up.
We can put it in.
And we need to add sugar.
Yeah.
The sugar feeds the SCOBY. That's what it eats so that it can keep fermenting. It says half, oh, this is for 1 gallon, so 1/4 cup of sugar. Since we're doing half a gallon. So let me reach the sugar. Alright, we got some sugar. We'll do 1/4 cup. It is half a cup, but we're only pouring in half of it. Go ahead and pour that into the jar. Excellent. And stir it up real good.
I need a stool.
Alright, and then we pour in this hot tea.
And there is the kombucha.
Is it warm? A little bit. We'll add cold water.
How much?
Enough the jar. And then if it's not room temperature, we'll need to wait for it to cool down. If it does get cold enough adding the cold water,
It looks like lava.
then it'll be good to go.
That looks so cool.
We'll mix it good.
See the light? It looks like lava.
That's pretty good. It's not too warm. And we need to add some of the old kombucha. How much? 1/4 a cup of that.
Mama.
Alright, there's a 1/4 cup. And then we can put our SCOBY in there.
Can I stir? Can I do it?
We stir this. Should we stir that first? That's more
Yeah.
golden colored than our last batch. Our last batch was a lot darker when we started.
See, Mom, look at that. It looks so cool.
Alright, there's our SCOBY. And then we put our lid on.
Then wait about for
Put
a
a
week.
rubber band.
Wait for a
And then
week.
we wait a week. And we keep it up in our cupboard just so it's out of the way. You can keep it on your countertop as long as it's not in direct sunlight.
Like this.
Wait a week, taste it, see. At first it starts out really sweet, and then the longer you wait, the more vinegary it starts to taste. And then today we bought some flavoring for it. Some people told us about these Good Belly probiotic drinks.
It
So we got
is
blueberry and
blueberry and pomegranate.
blackberry pomegranate. And so if you add just a little bit of this to the kombucha,
It tastes so good.
it does taste good.
Could I have some kombucha?
So now we wait a week
Then
and we'll
have
try it.
some
We worked on our
kombucha.
kombucha on Saturday. Today is Monday. And so you can start to see it growing, I guess, would be the, I don't know what it's doing. If you look right up there, the lighting's kind of bad, but I'm trying to shine it through the window so you can see all this stuff down there that's coming off of the, I'll take the top off. It's got the SCOBY in it, and then you can see these like stringy things coming down off the SCOBY. Let's move it over towards the window. There's a good view. That's like coming off of the SCOBY as it's like growing and creating another layer.
If you like this video, you should go check out our library.
Give us a thumbs up. Leave us a comment. Subscribe to our channel. Check us out on Facebook or at